80% of people fail their New Year's resolutions in the first 2 months. But because you clicked on this video right here, I can guarantee you that this will not happen to you. In this video, I will give you 5 tips that will make it almost impossible for you to fail this year. Number 1, don't overwhelm yourself with a list of 100 things that you have to do. I mean, start with only 4 things that really matter to you, instead of having this checklist where you have to go over every single day. So just do the things that you actually really want to do this year, the things that you want to develop, the things that you want to get better at. Maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to get stronger, and it's very difficult to decide, okay, what thing do I actually want to do? And that's where purpose comes in. So try to figure out and be honest with yourself when you look at this big list of things that you want to do. What are the things that are most connected to the purpose that I have in my life? If you had to set your alarm and you don't have to go to school or to work, what would you wake up for? What do you want to do? And that's your purpose right there. Number 2, develop a streak, because this way it becomes a habit. An easy way to keep this streak going is to always find a time in the day when you're going to do the thing you want to do. For example, you want to get stronger. You won't get there overnight. You have to work out. So look at your weekly schedule and what are the times that you are going to the gym. Maybe Monday morning, Wednesday morning and Friday morning. Keep these times available for that. Okay, so check, I got my workouts planned. What's the next thing of those 4 things that you want to prioritize? And when can I plan that activity in my day? Try to figure this out, and this way it will actually be very easy to stick to your habit. And one thing that I always notice with my own habits, and one thing that I think is very beautiful as well, is the fact that if you miss one day or if you miss 1 week because you're feeling sick, it actually starts to feel weird. Like, why am I not going to the gym? It has become such a routine. Why am I not doing it? And that's such a good thing about having a habit and having a routine in your life. Because your body and mind says, I need to do this. And it just feels weird when you're not doing it. The third one, break it down in small things you can do every day. And this is where it becomes interesting. For example, your major big dream is to become a singer. Things that you have to do every single day to become a great singer is vocal exercises, study music, listen to music, and the list can go on. But when you're doing that for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, you're probably not sounding like The Weeknd already. So what I'm trying to get across is so many people have big dreams, but they are not willing to do the dirty work. They want things to come overnight, and that's not possible. So you have to get the reps in, and this way you will also start to appreciate the journey more. And because of that, the journey will become more fun, and you will really start to see the differences between the moment you started and where you are right now. Number 4, when you've broken things down in small steps, you have to celebrate those small wins as well. Because this way you will feel like you're succeeding, and it's way easier to push through when times are tough. So in the example of a singer, celebrate when you did your exercises for 7 days in a row. That's good, that's a streak you got there. Celebrate that you can sing 1 note higher than 2 weeks ago. For sure, it's never an easy ride to the top, but it's very important to take your time and start to realize what you've already done. And the last one, number 5, don't tell everyone your next big thing. I mean, it's villain arc, it's monk mode. There are always people that have a certain opinion about what you can and what you can't achieve, but don't let these opinions have an impact on you. Try to focus on yourself, and that's also the reason why it's so important to surround yourself with the right people, like-minded people who are also trying to develop themselves. So don't let it bring you down when someone is questioning your abilities, because they don't know where you started. So keep this in mind. And another thing that's very interesting that's correlating with this is the fact that if you talk to people like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I already did this, that you're giving your brain a signal that you're actually already doing those things. But you aren't, you're just talking about it to someone else. And that's a trap that we don't want to fall in. So keep your mouth shut. The only people that you want to tell your next big thing are yourself when you're writing it in a journal, or like-minded people who are also on the same way to success. And if you want that support, find people who really support you. You can definitely find them in the comments right here. And those are the most important rules that you should apply so you will succeed and won't fail your New Year's resolutions.